Hello. My name is Jackie and welcome to another speed build. Thank you so much for anyone who watched my last video. Again, it was my very first one, so this is my second one. And I was really excited to see that there was some people who watched it. So, yay. But anyway, I am here building an apartment renovation in Evergreen Harbor, I believe it's called, in the Eco Lifestyle Expansion Pack. I actually just started playing this pack and I really like it. It's really fun. I have my sim in the civic planning career. I'm not sure what it's called. Sorry, I forgot. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I like being able to change up the world and kind of like see it go through changes. And I'm pretty surprised every time. Like the last time I'm here in Conifer Station, and one of the last things that happened was there's sunflower murals on the roads, and it looked really pretty, and it matches really well with my apartment because I am building a plant lover's apartment and I am a plant lover myself, so this is right up my alley. It's really fun. Boho. I played around with colors a little bit in this apartment. As you can see, I used those green cabinets, which I really liked. I don't think I've ever used them before. They're from the Vampire pack, and I just think that they went really well in this apartment. I don't know. I just really like that color. But yeah, here I am cluttering the kitchen up with just some knickknacks. I'm going to be adding some plants in just a little bit. Those shelves I really liked using to kind of give that open shelving concept look. And I also really liked opening up that space right there in the kitchen out overlooking onto the living dining area, which I actually got inspired from my own apartment. We kind of have that little cutout like that in a similar space in our kitchen, and I really like it because I like using that ledge to decorate, as you can see I'm doing right now. I like putting my plants on there too, so it's very similar to my apartment in that way, but everything else is not like my apartment at all, I wish. So here I'm putting some things on the shelves. I liked using those, that little stack of books with the teapot and the succulents coming out of it. I think that little item is so cute. But yeah, one thing that I was really upset about with this apartment is the balcony. So a big reason I chose this apartment was because of the balcony, and I can't place anything on it. I didn't realize that they were not functional. Well, your sim can use them, which is silly. That's the silly part. Your sim can go out onto the balcony, but you can't put anything out there. So I know there's a mod to change that, to kind of place things out there, but I just figured, if anyone wanted to download this, that might be a little too much. So if you want to use it, you can go ahead and do that. And yeah, right here I liked using that little shelf. I'm going to add a couple of bar stools in just a second, so that you could sit there. Your sim can't really sit and use that ledge. What would that be called? Counter. Your sim can't use that counter, but they can sit on that middle chair. I made sure to make it rotated out so your sim can sit in it. But yeah, here I am going into the dining space. I really wanted to add a bench to this table, so Here I am trying to fiddle with some benches, but I just decided to minimize the table itself and make it smaller so that it just looks like a bench. So that again is also not functionable, but you can sit in the chairs. For this apartment, I did have just one single sim in mind. It's just a 1-bedroom apartment, 1 bath, but it can definitely fit like maybe 2 people, like a couple that would be perfectly fine. So this table might be a little big for 1 person, but I personally like tables. Like I like to have a dining space. So I don't care. I added a big table. And I really loved using those paintings that I put right there on the back so that it looks like they're leaning. I think that was a really cute touch as well. Here I go, adding more plants. plants everywhere. And over here I'm going into the living room in just a second. Here we go. Here I wanted to add a green couch. I specifically had a green couch in mind. I've been looking at Pinterest a lot, and I love I love like a big green couch in the living room. I just think it's so pretty. I don't know why. I wish there was more of a like emerald, like a darker emerald green couch. Like I'm thinking of a very specific couch in mind, which The Sims obviously doesn't have every type of item that I want. So I thought that this one would fit the aesthetic of this apartment the best. On this wall over here, I added that wallpaper to the back, which I think is so pretty. I wish they had more kind of just simple design wallpapers with more pattern on it like this, but a simple pattern. You know what I mean? Not like a crazy polka dot pattern, which I feel like in the game it's either super simple or kind of an outdated style, or it's super crazy, like checkers and polka dots and like weird geometric shapes. So I wish there was something that was a little bit more usable for like the everyday person, you know. And here I am hanging up some of these hanging lights, which I always love to use because I just think that they make every space look super cozy. And over here I'm adding this little space. I wasn't sure what to put over here. I was thinking a couple different things, like maybe this sim was into art, but I ended up going with music, and I really liked that idea. I think that space fits that keyboard perfectly, and I also added a microphone. So I think that the sim that lives here is probably just really earthy, into the eco lifestyle, also a musician. Maybe I'm like, this is my dream life. I'm a pretty earthy person myself, just a fun fact. And I also love plants, which I think I've said probably a bunch of times already, but so if I were to have my own apartment, I would probably want something like this. Over here, as you can see, I'm trying to clutter up this wall again, but it just wasn't working out. So I put another, that I think that piece right there came with Eco Lifestyle. And I think it's pretty cool. It has succulents lined inside, and I really just wanted this bathroom to look nice and cozy, so I picked that bathtub so that I could add a couple candles on the rim of the bathtub, and I thought that that looked really pretty. So yeah, I am adding a laundry room also. So there I put that hamper, and it's a full functioning laundry room. If you watched my last video, you'll see that I like to use very small very small laundry rooms for apartments because I don't think you need anything more than that. And I also don't really like to put the washer and dryer inside the bathroom. I just think that that's a little odd. I feel like most places don't have the laundry inside the bathroom. I mean, I know some places do, but I think usually it's on the outside. So I am going to put that on the outside over there. Just cluttering up over here, adding some more to the counter, and then out here I just wanted to kind of fill up these blank spaces in the hallway. Here we go in the laundry room. Again, super small, but it works, and it was easy to fit in the apartment. And here I think is my favorite room. Obviously, I really like the living room, but I really love how this bedroom came out. I like the bed, the simplicity of it. I am about to add this shelving right across the back of the bed, and I put some paintings leaning on it, and I just love it. I think it looks so perfect. And I also thought that wallpaper was really fun. I think it fit obviously perfect with this apartment. And here I am adding those paintings to that shelf. And then I'm also going to clutter it up with a couple of plants, of course, a little flower vase and another pot. Well, those little succulent pots, which are so cute. I use them all the time. And then that thing right there, that divider I got from, I think that is from the Spa Day pack, and I thought it was so pretty there. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. And then I'm also added that little nook on the edge in that corner. I was thinking that it could be like a little reading nook. I added I forget what it was, but it was, you'll see in a second. It's a bunch of books stacked on top of a suitcase, and I thought it looked so cute. I wish it was usable, but it's just like a freestanding item. You can't use it in any way, but I imagine that this sim would just kind of sit there and read all of her books that are stacked up on that really cute suitcase. I wish you could use it, but it's okay. There's a couple of things that I wish there were more of in the game, or more building items, just more clutter, more usable items I think would be ideal. Or if you could separate things, like for instance, those baskets right there, like if it was just one at a time and you can kind of move it around, that would be really cool, but it's okay. I'm grateful for what we have. They're always giving us new items, so I love what we do have. And we are almost done, I think. Now I'm just adding these curtains, which I thought went perfectly. And now we are onto the screenshots. Thank you for watching. Bye.